Hello,
Hi.
Isaiah and Sage here again.
Hello.
So, Twin Flames, we want to make a video about persistence. Yeah, so this video we just want to share with you, just keep going.
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
Yeah. Do you want to read the
Just
part
keep
about
swimming.
persistence from the book?
Yes. So this is from Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover by Jeff and Shalia. And this is the older edition, but the new edition looks different. Same title. Persistence. Yeah, I'll start here. In choosing to be with your twin flame, coupled with your promise of honesty, trust, and your commitment to your twin flame, you'll have an unstoppable foundation to your harmonious union. In order for your union to be truly unstoppable, you need one other ingredient. This ingredient is the engine behind an unstoppable union: persistence. Persistence is what keeps you trucking forward, even when you're extremely and obscenely upset. Persistence is what pushes the next obstacle off the path. Persistence is the juice that says, I'm going to keep going forward and investing in my union anyway. Even when you're faced with the same roadblock again and again and again, and you are having thoughts of giving up on yourself and your twin flame. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
That feels really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely just want to add, if you haven't read Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover, definitely worth the investment. It has everything that you need. It's truly the foundation for the information and knowledge and the love that's required for your harmonious union.
Yeah.
But so in terms of persistence, thank you, that defined it for us, right?
Yeah.
So, you will, you heal in layers. So the same things will come up. They'll come up again and again. And when they do, just keep going. It can feel maybe thoughts come up of you're doing something wrong, or that you might be feeling a feeling of defeat because you feel like you've already healed this, but it keeps coming up. Mm-hmm. But just know that some things are really deep, so it's okay if the same thing keeps coming up, because you do heal in layers. So just keep going, just keep loving yourself in that space, and because each time you love yourself, you are changing yourself there. You are realigning your consciousness and your being to love in that space.
Yeah.
Every time, even if it's you're doing it a little bit at a time, that still makes the difference.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And and actually, in our class today, in our life class with Jeff and Shalia today, mm-hmm. Jeff was talking about that, okay? And he was talking about how your healing of some things, or maybe a lot of things, is going to be in layers. Yeah. So it's saying, you're saying, why is it I keep having another layer of abandonment come up? I healed it yesterday, and the day before that, and 500 days before that, maybe. And you're just why? And it's because Jeff was saying that if all of the fear in our consciousness was revealed to us at once, it would just basically break our mind. Facing everything all at once, that would be...
It wouldn't be compassionate.
Not compassionate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's why the journey's in layers, and that's the main reason. So, and also because the journey is, it's helping you ease into it and get firm and comfortable in your choice. Mm-hmm. Because if you have to take a journey of persistence, it's more compassionate that way, because if you were just oh my God, I just got harmonious union because I just snapped my fingers, then you don't really value it. And then the minute your harmonious union shows you some block, or your twin flame show you some block that you don't like, you're oh, well, easy come, easy go, fuck this, But if you put in the journey of persistence, it creates a stability. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and also, persistence can be more compassionate because maybe for you, like healing a little bit at a time, letting go of things at a little bit at a time, maybe that's more compassionate for you because, if you were to do those big, something bigger, maybe that maybe wouldn't be sustainable for you because you would feel like afraid maybe, or it would be a lot of fear releasing, and sometimes that isn't the most compassionate thing for an individual, so that could also be the case. Another thing I wanted to mention too is if you do notice the same thing coming up over and over again, if you notice that it's a pattern or maybe a belief that you're holding on to, a thought pattern, you can also make a choice, right? That's also a way that you can continue to persist and heal through your blocks. Your choice is powerful. So say you have a belief that that you can't have your desires or something, or that it will never happen for you. That's gonna block your good from coming to you, and that's needs to be healed within itself. So you can just make a new choice there and say, I choose to let this go, and I choose to believe in the truth, which is that I have my desires, I'm worthy of my desires, and I'm manifesting them. They're coming to me now, and I will stop at nothing until this is my spiritual reality is my physical reality, so you can have a boundary too on thoughts and patterns like that by reaffirming your choice, by saying I say no to that belief, I choose to let that go, and I say yes to love, and I say yes to the truth in this space. So if something keeps coming up, and you do have to persist in that choice too, because in your life, things will come up where you're presented with okay, here's a situation. Are you gonna affirm the new choice, or are you gonna fall back into the old pattern? And it's okay if you fall back into the old pattern, right? But you wanna reaffirm, redo it. Say, okay, I choose to let this go. I choose to. I make this choice here. I choose love in this space. I choose love in this space. I choose to let that go, and that's also a way to dissolve patterns. And also sometimes if things keep coming up, it could be that you're coming up to a trauma in your consciousness, and that is revealed to you at the appropriate time. And if you find that in your consciousness, if that's revealed to you, that is okay, and you can heal that. And the mind alignment process is here to offer healing for trauma, and that link is in our description or our bio, and so you can check that out there too.
Yeah. So yeah, it's funny when you said alignment, I was like, "Ooh, I need to fix my posture." It was funny. Yeah. Anyway,
realign everything.
Yeah, and blue is one of the colors of the map. So anyway, yeah. So that's important, and remember, this is about healing and loving yourself. It's not about getting the outside result. It's always going to be about your relationship with God or the divine or love. So just remember that if you're not seeing external results, and then such as your twin flame being with you quite yet. And then, if it takes multiple years, that's nothing because you're eternal.
Right.
So you're just oh my God, it took you how long? And you're just who cares,
it's
man?
Because what else would you be doing?
Man? Yeah, exactly.
The time's gonna pass anyway.
What else would you be doing besides?
Might as well go for your ultimate lover and your ultimate life.
Yeah.
And, live fully,
Yeah, and heal yourself.
Yeah.
And the last thing that I feel like saying is, so persistence, meaning not giving up on your journey, is one thing, but also persistence it also means It doesn't mean just like keep doing the same ineffective thing over and over, like keep like whacking your head into the wall because you're like, I'm so fucking persistent. I just whacked my head. That actually kind of hurt.
Why are you hitting yourself?
For funniness, but I wanted to make it kind of funny. But that was like a little too far. But you see, so don't keep persisting. So if you're not actively healing on the ascension journey, like you're not already like doing the path, the inner work that Jeff and Shirley have laid out. We're telling you not to give up on your journey, but we're not telling you keep persisting in the things you've been attempting that aren't working, meaning that aren't actually bringing you more peace or any relationship with divine yourself or twin flame. So
persist in loving yourself.
Persist in loving yourself, and if you aren't loving yourself now at all, well, I guess you're loving yourself just by like watching the video and being like, yes, I want my twin flame. But persistence also means like I'm always finding my next step. Like I'm not just like stuck at something that doesn't work. You know what I mean?
Right. Being open to change, right? For like bettering your process and yourself and your life.
Yeah. So just remember that. And just if you have a block and you can't get over it, just focus on finding what is it. You're trying to find it. You're trying to, and then you heal it. Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks for watching.
Thank you guys.
And we'll see you next week.
Keep persisting and persist in watching our videos. If you like it, like and subscribe for more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.